Yes, B648.
Yes, Madam Speaker, I am in the IJL, the Institute for Judicial and Legal Studies Act was enacted as far back as 2011, and the act came into force on 1st of October 2011. Section 4D of the IJLS Act provided at the time as follows: 4D, as the object of the Institute shall be to promote transparency and consistency in the sentencing of offenders and the award of civil damages by making recommendations to the Chief Justice for the issue of guidelines, unquote. As the House is aware, in 2018, government introduced legislation in this House to amend the said IJLS Act. The new sections 4 and 4A of the IJLS Act now read as follows. Section 4, objects of the Institute. The object of the Institute shall be to, Part D, promote transparency and consistency in the sentencing of offenders and the award of civil damages by making recommendations annually to the Chief Justice for the issue of guidelines, end of quote. This new section has come into effect since 15th of November last year. Madam Speaker, a new section 4A has been added to the IJLS Act, which reads as follows, I quote, sentencing guidelines and award of civil damages. The board shall, within 6 months of the coming into operation of this section, make recommendations to the Chief Justice to give effect to its object under section 4D, unquote. This section has come into effect as well on the 15th of November last year. Madam Speaker, I am informed by the chairperson of the IJLS that with regards to the sentencing of offenders and the award of civil damages, guidelines are under discussion with the Chief Justice. I am further informed by the Honourable Master and Registrar that the chairperson of the board of the IJLS has verbally conveyed to the Chief Justice the difficulties of the board in relation to its functions and under section 4D and 4A of the Act as amended. If I have to give a straightforward answer to the question put, until now there have been no guidelines which have been issued.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last year, the law was amended, as the Honourable Attorney General stated, to give a delay of 6 months for the Board of IJLS to provide these guidelines. I know from the Honourable Attorney General, before this bill was presented, debated and voted in this House, did his office had contact with the IJLS to find out whether this was a realistic time frame, 6 months from the coming into force of the Act?
I will have to refer the Honourable Member to the debates which took place in this House at the time the Act was being amended. I will leave it as that. Otherwise, I will have to go back to what was debated in the House during in the debates in 2018.
Is the Honourable Attorney General satisfied that the IJLS has the proper resources and means today to conduct this, to provide the recommendation on sentencing guidelines and on award of damages?
They have the necessary resources. If ever that institute requires further assistance, it is for the institute to make the necessary requests to the appropriate authorities, and why not to my office?